Alright, so this is going to be a part 2 to my last LeBron James video that I made. Because if you guys don't know what happened, last week I dropped this video called LeBron James is Deceiving You. And all of a sudden, YouTube messed up my entire video. They removed half of the video. So right now, if you guys go check out this video, the last like 5 or 6 minutes are completely gone. They cut out a bunch of things in my video and I don't understand why. Because that's never happened to me before. And I know it was YouTube because everything was good for a couple hours when I dropped this video. Everybody was able to watch the full video. And then like 4 hours after I dropped it, all of a sudden 5 minutes get cut out. So something weird happened there and I don't know what it is. But what I'm going to do is, like I mentioned in my last video about Rick Ross, I'm going to add a couple things that I missed in this video. And then I'm going to show the full video of my first LeBron James video for those who missed it. So watch this entire video and you guys are going to watch, my full video. And hopefully YouTube doesn't mess it up this time. So the first thing I want to show you guys is LeBron James tattoo, right? Because he has a tattoo from the Bull Foundation. And I'm not sure if it's pronounced Bull or Boule, but I'll just say Bull. This tattoo is from the Bull Foundation, and the Bull Foundation is from Skull and Bone Society. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with that. It basically has to do with Freemasonry, and as you guys can see, his tattoo is exactly the same logo as the Bull Foundation. So here's some pictures of him throwing up the Masonic diamond, and then it's showing his tattoos right here. Feel free to pause the video if you guys want to read this. It's basically just more information about his other tattoos and what they mean. But the main one I want to focus on is this chest tattoo because it's very obvious that it's from the Bull Foundation. And here's a quote directly from LeBron James, and he said, "Saturday I took pilots classes, yoga classes, swimming at auditoriums back home. I can't tell you exactly where it was at. It's a secret place. We hold a secret society over there. We don't tell too many people." James played 3,063 minutes. And I think it's funny that they put 3,063 minutes, 363. But anyways, as you guys can see, he's clearly stating that he's in a secret society where they don't tell too many people about. And it's in a secret place. So everything is secretive with these people. And then this is explaining his tattoo, and it says on his chest, LeBron James has a Bull Foundation symbol, a lion with a human head. The Bull Foundation is the first African-American professional fraternity. And then this is the real name of what it's called. And it was formed in Philadelphia in the early 20th century. Founded on May 15, 1904, Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, also known as the Bull, which in ancient Greece was a council of chiefs, is the oldest continuously existing Greek letter postgraduate fraternity, originally founded by and primarily for eminent black professional men and later similar professional men of African descent throughout the world. Its foundations were 6 exceptional men, 4 medical doctors, 1 dentist, and 1 pharmacist, who at that time was a second-year medical student. These men recognized the advantages of belonging to a special fraternity that would enhance and support professional careers, such as social relationships, while simultaneously providing leadership and assistance to facilitate the enhancement and elevation of such underserved black communities as those from which they mostly came and in which they professionally existed. So basically what this is saying is the people who created this fraternity were professional people, right? One was a dentist, some were doctors, and a pharmacist. And all of these people created this secret fraternity. And right here it says that the advantages of belonging to this special fraternity means that it would enhance and support your professional career and social relationships. So it's basically saying if you're a part of this fraternity and this secret society, you're going to be famous and you're going to be successful in whatever professional career you decide to do. So that gets into LeBron James' career because now it all makes sense why he was able to go to the NBA right after high school. Who else do you know goes to the NBA right after high school? 99% of basketball players have to go to college and play basketball there, and then they get drafted to the NBA. But for some reason, LeBron James and Kobe, which I'll get into, are the only people that I know of that were drafted directly out of high school. So that is very suspicious. You know, in my last video about Rick Ross, I was explaining how I was going to start exposing sports and how they're rigged and scripted. Well, here's one way to prove that the NBA is scripted and rigged. You know, why did LeBron James and Kobe go to the NBA right after high school? And I don't want people to say, oh, it's because they were good or blah, blah, blah. No, I clearly just showed you proof that LeBron James has the Bull Foundation tattoo, which means he's a part of this secret society. And right here, it literally says that if you belong to this fraternity in the secret society, they will enhance and support your professional career and put you around the right people and the right relationships to get you to where you need to be. You know, so it's clearly an unfair advantage if you're a part of this society. And right here it says, did LeBron James go to college after high school? And then it says, LeBron James never played college basketball. He was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers directly out of high school in 2003. Of course, 2003. But under the current eligibility rules established 2 years after James went pro, players need to be 19 before they can enter the NBA. So, of course, after he goes professional out of high school, they changed the rules to where you have to be 19 to be drafted into the NBA. So basically, if you graduate high school and you're not 19, you have to wait a year or two until you're 19 and then you can go pro. So they created this whole situation just to get him and Kobe directly into the NBA right after high school. You know, this is proof that it's just rigged, man. Why did Kobe and LeBron James get this special treatment? And it's because they're part of this society. Alright, so right here it says, did Kobe skip college basketball? Los Angeles Lakers shooting guard Kobe Bryant skipped college when that was an option for high schoolers and entered the NBA draft in 1996. You know, it's always a 6 or a 3. You know, all of this is scripted. So basically, Kobe and LeBron James are the only people who skipped college and went directly to the NBA. If that doesn't sound rigged to you, I don't know what else to tell you, because this is clear proof that they are getting special treatment because they're a part of this secret society. And because they're characters for the world stage, you know, I already made a video about how Kobe is still alive and he's now Myles Garrett. Make sure you guys go check this video out. I will put a link in the description and at the end of the video. And now I want to get into some damage control with LeBron, because a couple weeks ago, this picture was trending all over social media. LeBron James was on the court and there's a guy that looks like LeBron James, you know, sitting down behind him. And he's eating popcorn and stuff, and people were saying that that's his clone. And they did the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. There was a guy on the stands that looks exactly like him. And there was a lot of big articles and news stations saying that LeBron James' clone was in the stands. Right here it says, social media loses it as LeBron James' clone is spotted in the crowd at Staples Center. So one thing I always say is, whatever the media is pushing out, you know, that's usually far from the truth. So the fact that they want us to believe that LeBron James has a clone is complete damage control. You know, so I just wanted to break this down because a lot of people were sending me this saying LeBron James and Aaron Rodgers have a clone. But stop falling for the mainstream media. You know, they're putting this stuff out there on purpose to do direct damage control to what my videos are talking about. Because in case you guys don't know, I do not believe in cloning. You know, I believe cloning is an analogy to what they're doing because they have multiple characters, but that doesn't necessarily mean cloning from a cloning factory. You know, all of that is a conspiracy theory and it's not true. So the fact that all these major media outlets are talking about clones, you know, that proves to me that it's not true. So I have nothing against people who do believe in cloning, but there's no proof of cloning, and I haven't seen anything to prove that these celebrities are clones. You know, this is all complete damage control. And notice that they started doing stuff like this right after my videos started getting big. So they know that we're onto them, and this is direct damage control to us. So don't believe this stuff when you see it. And now the last thing I want to show you guys before I show you guys the full video of my original LeBron James video that I made, you know, the one that YouTube messed up for some reason. I want to show you guys this interview because LeBron James is saying that he is not going to play basketball if there's no fans there to watch him. And this directly proves what I've been saying about these celebrities feeding off your energy, because I don't know if you guys ever been to a basketball game or a soccer game or something, but all of these fans are giving them so much energy, especially the star player like LeBron James. You know, it's like a concert. Everybody at the concert is giving that artist all their energy. So this interview right here proves that he's only doing it to get the fans' energy. So after I show you guys this interview, I'm going to play the full video of my first LeBron James video. And hopefully they don't mess it up this time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'm out.
Well, Bron, apparently the possibility has arisen of playing NBA games without fans in the arena, just to be safe because of virus. Have you thought about what that might be like?
Who? Who?
Who what?
Who what? We play games without the fans?
Yeah.
No, it's impossible. I ain't playing. If I ain't got the fans in the crowd, that's what I play for. I play for my teammates, I play for the fans. That's what it's all about. So if I show up to an arena and ain't no fans in there, I ain't playing. So they can do what they want to do.
He's just a character that they use on the world stage to push agendas on us, and they try to say that he's woke and stuff like that, but he doesn't actually say anything that matters. You know, he's controlled opposition, and it's pretty obvious. But anyways, this person that you're looking at on the screen is an actor called Delroy Lindo, and he looks just like LeBron James. The first time I ever saw this picture, I thought it was an old picture of LeBron James, and I wanted to show this picture first because at first glance, you might think this is LeBron James, you know? And once you see it, you can't unsee it. You know, here's LeBron James. They look just alike. And no, he is not his father. You know, a lot of people try to say stuff like that, but, you know, there's always damage control when people try to say, oh, it's just his father or his son. And then here's a picture of Delroy Lindo in a movie. And then you got LeBron James. You know, they got the same exact side profile. And then here's a good comparison that's been going around a lot. You know, this has been going very viral on Twitter. And then here's a picture that somebody made. You know, they photoshopped his head to make him look bald. That way you can see the resemblance more with Delroy Lindo. And then here's a good side-to-side comparison. So yeah, LeBron James is a big character on the world stage. You know, a lot of people look up to him. And a lot of people listen to what he says, you know. He pushes a lot of agendas, and I don't know why people think he's woke, you know. They always try to push that in the media, you know. He always says, I'm more than an athlete and stuff like that. But anyways, here's a picture of Delroy Lindo, and he looks just like LeBron James right here. You know, there's no denying it. And then when I was doing research for this video, I was looking at Delroy Lindo's movies. And here's a screenshot of him in one of his movies, and he looks exactly like LeBron James right here. They have the same exact smile. So yeah, this one's pretty undeniable because it's really obvious, and Delroy Lindo has been around for a long time. He kind of fell off though. You don't really hear from him these days. And here's a picture of him again with a weird outfit on. You know, he's wearing this pink Hawaiian shirt. But when you just look at his head, you know, he looks a lot like LeBron James with shades. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And there's a lot of other characters involved too, but I'll get to that in a bit. You know, these evil entities, they play more than just one character. And then here's a good comparison. There's so many comparisons online, you know. I recommend you guys do your own research. And another character I want to point out is Bryson Tiller, right? Because LeBron James looks a lot like Bryson Tiller. And this is mockery right here because Bryson Tiller is wearing a 23 jersey. And as we all know, LeBron James is number 23.
My celebrity.
So you guys can go look into that too. I don't want to go too deep into that one. But just know that the highs are being faked and all of that. And another thing is that Bryson Tiller also looks like Chris Paul. But anyways, LeBron James said in an interview that Bryson Tiller looks like him.
Me? My celebrity look-alike. I don't know. People say like I kind of resemble Bryson Tiller a little bit. And he's younger than me. I don't know, but okay.
And another funny connection with this, you know, Delroy Lindo is bald, right? So it's kind of funny that LeBron James went bald recently. And for years, people have been saying that eventually he's going to have to go bald because of how much his hairline was receding over the years. So it's funny that there's a lot of memes about him and his hairline. You know, this one says, "Is this headband making my hairline disappear?" And then they have his hairline pushed all the way back. And now I want to get into the tweets because this has been going very viral on Twitter. So this person said LeBron has almost completed his transition into becoming Delroy Lindo. And this got 1,600 likes and 1,400 retweets. So that goes to show you that a lot of people can actually see this one. And then this person said, LeBron is the only person I will accept playing Delroy Lindo in a biopic. You know, when people start saying that he can play him in a biopic, that's when you know they're the same person, because they're basically saying that they would want to see him play himself because they look so much alike. And then here's the side-to-side pictures. And I found a funny picture of LeBron that looks exactly like Delroy right here. And then people were even talking about this on Facebook, as you guys can see right here. And then a verified person on Twitter said when LeBron sees Delroy Lindo, and they put the Spider-Man meme where there's like two of him and he's pointing at himself. So it's crazy that a lot of verified people on Twitter are actually noticing this. Y'all trying to tell me LeBron and Delroy Lindo not related? And they photoshopped a picture of Delroy's face on LeBron's face, and they look just alike. And then this person said, LeBron morphing into Delroy Lindo before our very eyes is absolutely hilarious. LeBron has almost completed his transition into becoming Delroy Lindo. And then another verified person on Twitter said, next up for LeBron, star in the Delroy Lindo biopic. So he wants LeBron to play Delroy Lindo in a biopic. And then here's a famous meme that's been going around. You know, they try to make it a meme so that you laugh at it and you don't really take it serious. But they're putting the truth in plain sight. You know, as I always say, they have to tell you what they're doing because they have to follow the laws of the universe so that they don't get karma for what they're doing. Because what they're doing is deceiving you, and if you deceive somebody without them knowing, then you will get karma for it. But if you deceive somebody, but at the same time you're telling them that you're deceiving them, you know, you can't really get karma for that because you're admitting what you're doing. So that's why they do stuff like this. They just try to pass it off as a joke. That way you don't take it serious. And another thing is that a lot of people laugh when they find my videos for the first time. And the reason for that is because there's a quote that Devon Sade has always told me, and she always says, people laugh when the truth is told at them too fast. So that's the reason why a lot of people laugh when they watch this type of stuff or when they see this. And then another verified person on Twitter said, LeBron is looking more and more like Delroy Lindo. So there's thousands and thousands of tweets about this. And there's hundreds of verified celebrities even talking about this. So that goes to show that a lot of people can see this one. And then another coincidence. So LeBron is 6 letters and Delroy is 6 letters. And then James and Lindo are both 5 letters. So both of their names in total are 11 letters. And then here's a weird picture of LeBron James. I guess he dressed up as Freddy Krueger for Halloween. And this goes to show you that these entities are very evil and they're very ugly. You know, the face that you see on TV and in the media is not how they actually look. You know, they're actually very ugly. You know, a lot of these entities are very ugly. It's just that you can't really see them. So that's why they dress up as these ugly, evil characters, you know, because that's exactly what they are. You know, they always have to tell us what they are. And they're very disgusting, very evil, very ugly. You know, who in their right mind would want to look like this? And Freddy Krueger's character is very disgusting. You know, I don't even want to get into it. But if you know anything about his character, it's very disgusting. And I want to talk about something real quick. So I'm not only making these videos to show you guys what celebrity is which celebrity. You know, that's not the main point of these videos. You know, my main point with these videos is to try to tell you that this world is a stage and it's ran by all of these weird, evil entities. And they're all pushing agendas on you. They're harvesting your energy. You know, they're manipulating you into doing all of these things. Because people who are extreme fans of these entities, they do whatever they tell them. So these entities are mind controlling you. You know, every single celebrity has mind control over their fans. You know, there's so many examples of it, but yeah, that's me and Devon Sade's main focus with these videos. You know, it's not about these celebrities themselves. individually. It's about the whole world stage as a whole. And by exposing different types of celebrities in different areas, we bring more awareness to different types of people. But anyways, to finish off the video, I just want to show you guys the Gematria Connection. So, as you guys know, masonry equals 33, and Delroy Lindo equals 133, and Lebron equals 33, and James equals 33. And then even his other character, Bryson, equals 33 in the same cipher as LeBron and James. And then Bryson and LeBron both equal 30 and 69 and 96 in the same cipher. And then Delroy and LeBron James all equal 83. Murder equals 83 in the same cipher. So I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure Delroy Lindo or LeBron James are going to fake their death pretty soon. And then Murder and Delroy both equal 79 and 34 in the same cipher. And then LeBron James and Freemason equal 42 in the exact same cipher. And LeBron James also equals 66, which is just 33 times 2. So yeah, LeBron James is a Freemason, and he's always doing Freemason symbolism and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys some videos where he's doing it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support that I've been getting from everybody. I really enjoy doing this, and I really appreciate everybody that has been supporting me every step of the way. This is only the beginning, and I plan to do a lot more things in the future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.